Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today I have the pleasure to present to you one of the newest scents from Goldfield and Banks, Australia. This is called Purple Suede. I have here an original sample because I was curious to try it before I buy it, and I would like to share my opinions with you. If you'd like to learn more about Purple Suede from Goldfield and Banks, then please stay tuned. This is a scent that was released in 2022. The sample, as you can see, it's quite full, so I only tried it a bit and I liked it. So I give you my conclusion before I make the review. This is a leathery floral scent, and I am a big fan of leather perfumes. Tuscan leather is my absolute favorite from this genre. Goldfield and Banks, even if it's a brand which is since not a long time on the market, they have become one of my favorite perfume houses in general. This scent has some really interesting notes. I didn't see anywhere mentioned wood, but when I spray it, the mix of these nice notes gives me also a slight note of wood. The perfumer behind this scent, his name is Ilias Ermenidis. I think he will do many great things in the future because this is a nice release. I will spray now and go through the notes with you and tell you how I think it is. Yeah, this could simply be called leather wood. So it has powerful leather from the beginning, pink pepper, lavender, Tasmanian lavender. I don't know how is this different from the French lavender, but there is also lavender note in here. Leather again in the heart notes, coriander. And in base notes you'll have cashmeran, which is a very pleasant note. Patchouli, amber, civet, and Oakmoss. I think the civet, which most likely it's a synthetic civet accord, is this animalic thing that gives it this wood nuance. Yeah, after a while the strong leather note goes a bit down and you can feel also the other notes. So I think if they would have only used the strong notes without a bit of sweetness to tone it down, it would have been too powerful and animalic, almost unpleasant. But the pink pepper is not very powerful. I don't really perceive it, but I think that's because the leather note is so powerful and they have used so much quantity of this strong suede leather. That's why it's also called Purple Suede, that all the other notes are kind of in the background, more supporting rather than being there to play the role of the scent, let's say. And I don't feel the patchouli. The amber maybe will come later in the later stages a bit as a base, or it's so nicely done that I cannot differentiate. If you go in a store and you take this scent and you spray it, it will overwhelm you a little bit. If you are a person who likes sweet scents, if you're used with the other releases from Goldfield and Banks, you'll not like this one too much because it goes a bit in a very bold, strong direction. I can say that it reminds me of wood and spice from Acqua di Parma. So Acqua di Parma also has a scent in this direction with a bit of wood and leather and spices, but this one is a bit better, a bit friendlier. So I would say if wood and spice from Acqua di Parma, maybe it's too animalic for you, you have smelled it and you're like, I like where it goes, but it's too much, too powerful for me. Give Purple Suede from Goldfield and Banks chance, because it will surprise you, I believe, in a positive way. If you are a person who likes wood smells, but the skanky barnyard wood is too powerful and you don't want to smell like that, but you still would like to have a very pleasant wearable wood similar perfume, also give this one a try, because for me, when I sprayed it initially, I said, okay, this is another leather and wood scent. But it evolved in such a nice and pleasant perfume in the dry down that all the strength from the beginning, from the top notes, it gets toned down. It gets very, very friendly, let's say. It's a bit harder to know at the beginning, but after a few minutes, it becomes a nicer perfume than one could think at the beginning with those strong notes. I will now rate this scent. I think this can be very well a 8 and a 5. 8.5. I like very much the leather based perfumes. This one is a leather based perfume, and the way Goldfield Banks have played with the notes in here and what you get in the dry down, it's a very nice and manly scent. They advertise it unisex, but sorry, I don't see it worn by a lady. I simply don't see it. This is powerful. This has this manly leather strong notes. Civet, which lady would like to have this animalic perfume? But if you are a lady watching this video and you may be like Ombre Nomad, you like leather wood from Dior, you like Oud Scents from Dior, or you like Chanel Coromandello de Parfum, which are powerful, strong, almost animalic scents, then Purple Suede will be also one of your favorites because it's in this powerful, bold direction. It has a very good longevity. With a few sprays from this great sample, it lasts on the clothes for a long time, and on the skin it's also a scent that will last a long time. So I think they have done a good job. I like what they have in here, and most likely we will see many more great creations from Goldfield Banks. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please let me know in the comments below what do you think about this release from Goldfield Banks. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.